And normally I don't do this with food, bro, but I'm gonna be honest with you. Give a shout out to my auntie real quick. She made Cuban rice. And it's got a little pinto bean that I put in there on the side. Kind of mixed it up. Bro, this Cuban rice is straight fire, bro. Like, I'm impressed. It's really good. Uh, it's got a unique taste to it. Now, this first time I ever had Cuban rice. Mmm. It's got. It's hard to explain. But this is better than Spanish rice, bro. Like, real talk. Like, this shit's pretty good. I don't even want to say shit. This dish is amazing, bro. It's got pinto bean in it, too, with bacon. I threw in there. But it's amazing. It's good. I've never had Cuban rice before. It's the first time I've ever had it. Shout out to my auntie for making it when I got home. And it's good. It's amazing. Like, I didn't think I was going to make a live stream about a food. You know what I'm talking about? But this Cuban rice, man, is straight fire. You know, I've always told myself I wanted to try new things. And of course, there's my Americanized pizza right there. But this rice here is so good. I had to do a live stream on this, bro. That's how good this rice is. It's like a yellowish color. Like kind of like a gold color almost. I didn't think I was going to enjoy it the way I did. And of course, I put the pinto beans in, and it's got a piece of bacon right here. Let me get that bacon real quick. It's got a bacon piece right here. 3 people watching. Let me ask you a question. You ever had Cuban rice? This is my first time ever trying it. I've had Venezuelan. I've had Guatemalan, Mexican, of course, Tex-Mex. I've had El Salvadorian food is next on the list that I want to try. Colombian food is definitely on my bucket list. I've had Cuban sandwiches before. Don't get me wrong. I feel like like there was more to it. Damn, this Cuban rice is straight fire. It's good. I mean, it's kind of Marvin. It's hard to explain. You gotta try it, man. It's Cuban, man. Yeah, it's fire. It's good. I think I was gonna make a video on it. It's called Goya, and it's good. I'm impressed. This is my first time ever trying it. And of course, the pinto beans don't come in it. I put a little pinto beans in it because you know I like rice and beans. But yeah, this dish here is amazing. I mean, I can't even put words to it. I'm even going to go as far to say this is better than Spanish rice, bro. Mexican rice we have, which I'm not trying to down it, of course, but this is probably better. The taste. This doesn't have a tomatoey taste. Like Mexican rice has tomato sauce in it. They got like a tomatoey taste. This one, I don't know what seasoning they put in here, but goddamn, I'm very impressed, and it's good. You know, very, very good. I would recommend you guys try it. You know, this Cuban rice is just straight fire. We made it at the house. My auntie made it. I'll give her a shout out again for making it. And like I said, the pinto beans I added in there. There's pieces of bacon in it too. But this is good. I mean, like, I'm just really impressed. I sent some screenshots of this to Maria, and I sent some to Kim. I sent some to Ashley. I actually just dropped her off at her dad's house. Bro, Simone, let me tell you something. And this it's called Goya. It's like it's Cuban, bro. And I'm telling you right now, this shit is fire, bro. Like it's damn good. I sent some to Kim. I sent some to Maria. I sent them pictures. I said, hey Kim, next time you come down here, Maud says she'll make you some Cuban rice, bro. Like you brought me them sandwiches from Florida. I said I'll go ahead and we'll make you a Cuban dish while you're down here. And the dobladas. that's Guatemalan. I recommend you guys go and eat that. I shit you not. It's a big ass fried corn tortilla, and they put your choice of meat in there with cheese and hot sauce and all that good stuff, man. I'm telling you this. I'm telling you guys, this shit is fire, man. Look, like you know when you get a little. I'm getting older, so I'm still a young guy, but I'm getting older, and like I'm now starting to develop taste for different things now. You know, like when I was a kid, I hated peanut butter and jelly, right? When I got older, I like it, all right? So they say, you know, the things you hate when you're younger, you like when you're older, and the things you like when you're younger, like a McDonald's or whatever, you hate when you're older. You know, it makes a lot of sense. So now, like my taste buds, I'm getting pickier and shit. So I said, you know what? I recommend you guys to start. If y'all are gonna eat foreign food, I recommend you eat Venezuelan. Very good food. I tried it. I ate there once with my buddy, who's from Chile, and we went and ate there. I'm telling you, that Venezuelan restaurant was the shit. And I'm telling you, the food is amazing. And then I recommend you eat Guatemalan food. Get the dobladas in Dallas and Oak Cliff. They got a restaurant called Chilango. You guys got to try that place. It's Guatemalan food. It's real good. The dobladas, Dobladas. Good food. Affordable prices. $9.99. You get a big fried quesadilla. Like looks like a quesadilla, but it's fried corn, and they throw meat and cheese all in that bad boy, man. I'm telling you, it's good. And then what else do I want to eat El Salvadorian food. I want to try Peruvian food too, but I haven't tried that yet. But this is Cuban right here. And I recommend you guys to get some Goya, man. Get the Goya rice, man. I'm telling you, this is better than the Spanish rice that I've been eating. And it doesn't have a tomato sauce in it. It's got a unique taste. It's got like a spice in it. I can't explain it, but it is damn good. And you get some pinto beans with some bacon, add it to it. As a side, you know, because you got to have rice and beans together. You know. That is good. I'm impressed. Like, this is very good. I recommend you guys to, I wouldn't just make a video on food if I wasn't intended to. Oh, by the way, Trump's going to be in Waco on Saturday. I'm going to try my best to get there. I had to register for tickets today, and I did. They're free, but it's a first come, first served basis. So they're going to open up at noon. I think they're going to have a special guest speaker at 3. Then at 5, Trump's going to appear. So I'm going to try to get off of work early, about around like 10 a.m. or 11 a.m., and then I'm going to drive straight to Waco from there. So I can go check it out, man. Until then, I eat some Goya. Until this shit's good. I recommend you guys to eat it. I'm dead ass. Hey, Simone, you got to try it. When you get a chance, go try it. This is amazing. You know, Goya, the company that owns it, that owns this particular brand right here, he came out and showed support for Trump. I remember that about 2 years ago. They were calling for a boycott, but instead they ended up selling out all their products because everybody started coming and supporting and buying all their stuff. I forgot all about this. And then Mon said, yeah, I made some Goya today. You know, the Goya products, the head guy that supported Trump when the whole protest thing started, backfired. I said, yeah. She said, yeah, this is his product. I said, okay, cool. I'm like, damn, this shit's good. She's like, yeah. She's like, shit, this shit better than Spanish rice. I'm like, I know, facts, bro. This shit better than Mexican rice. It doesn't have a tomatoey taste, so it actually has like more of a some sort of spice to it. It's just really good. I like it. And the pinto beans, in my opinion, even give it more flavor. You put the pinto beans in it. Just a little bit. Not too much. Just a little bit. But enough to just, add a kick to the flavor. It's just good, man. This is good food. I recommend you guys to, to try it. Get that Goya rice, man. That Cuban rice, man. It's good. It's got a uniqueness to it, but it's really good. Believe it or not, I was eating Indian food about a month ago. They had rice similar to this. And oh my God. That Indian food is off the chain. Good food too, man. I've been developing a taste for foreign food lately. Mm. You get sick of that same shit on the McDonald's menu. You're like, fuck that. I'm gonna try something new, man. This food is amazing. Now, I'm not just saying that to say that. Where did I get this? Oh, the Goya products. You can get it. You can get them at your local grocery store. uh, you can just get it at your local grocery store. They got the Goya rice there, man. Just pick up a package, man, and start frying that bad boy. It's good, man. Mmm. Really good. I'm impressed. Mmm. You know, I went to that Venezuelan restaurant like a dumbass. I asked them, hey, can I have some chips and salsa? They started laughing at me. Right? And I said, what? I said, want some chips. You guys have chips and salsa here? They're like, man, we don't make that Tex-Mex bullshit. That's Tex-Mex. I'm like, oh, my bad. They're like, that's Mexican, by the way. But they were saying that's more of a Tex-Mex thing. I said, oh, shit, my bad. They're like, basically, chips and salsa is like French fries, American French fries, basically. I'm like, oh, okay. I didn't know, my bad. Well, excuse me. I said, I like chips and salsa. You know, what's wrong with that? You know? Ain't nothing wrong with a little chips and salsa, man. Hold on. I got a Monster energy drink, but it's a zero one, the blue one. The only one I really like, to be honest with you. My favorite one of the Monsters. The low carb blue. The blue's the best one in my opinion. I had 1 cup of coffee this morning. I woke up and I went straight to work. I couldn't stop moving. I was like wired and moving around, doing 10 things at once. You would have thought I was a clown at a clown show. I was juggling pies and fucking shuffling and doing all types of shit, man. One hand stance at work. I was just couldn't stop moving, man. They were like, man, are you hyper or something? I'm like, man, I had a cup of coffee, man. Sorry. They're like, damn, I need to start drinking coffee. I'm like, yeah. 1 cup of coffee with 5 Splendas and some Irish cream and, or Cinnabon. And you're good to go, man. You just switch them up, or you can use a half and half milk. Some people like half and half. Some people drink it straight black. I can't drink my coffee straight black, but whatever whatever coffee I don't finish, I save it for later, and then I reheat it up, and then just finish the rest. So that way I could conserve it. But let me tell you something. I'm telling you something right now. This is straight fire. This Cuban rice, Goya. Make sure you go to your local grocery store. They have like Goya beans. They got. So I got their pinto beans too, and their pinto beans are fire too. And I made some. Monty made some beans, and then she made the rice, and it was good. Like, I mean, I'm impressed. Like, I'm getting taste buds now for new things, man. I want to start trying new restaurants around here and stuff. Every now and then, you know what I mean? Like as a treat, But I recommend you guys to try it, man. Cuban rice, this shit is straight fire. And I will be streaming tonight, by the way. I will be streaming tonight, so I'm going to go lay down. I'm going to put the heating pad on. I'm probably going to watch some scary movies, man, like Beneath the Loch Ness. Y'all guys ever heard of the Loch Ness Monster? Y'all ever heard of that guy? That long snake that lives in Loch Ness Lake? Well, they got a movie on it called Beneath the Loch Ness. And I've been binge watching it the other days. I don't know if it's really true or not, about the whole Loch Ness Monster. But, it's fascinating to watch for folktale, if you're into, like, superstition and stuff, like vampire or gargoyles and shit, like, you'll like this kind of stuff here. I like stories like this and, documentaries and movies they make on stuff like that. Even though, even if it's technically, let's just say hypothetically, it's not real, like the Loch Ness Monster doesn't exist, but just for what they call it, like for people that are into space and stuff, like stars and different planets, they call it like fan favorite, or what do they call it? They have like an actual term they call it, like fan talk or something. Like, I kind of like that, you know what I mean? But like, even if the Loch Ness Monster doesn't exist, but just the fascination from it sometimes, the hype, get you into wanting to watch it. You know what I mean? So I kind of like Santa Claus. Like you don't believe in Santa Claus, but if they make movies about Santa Claus and this and that, you're like, all right, I'll watch it. Fuck it. Fan fiction, Marvin says what they call it. Okay. All right, there's nothing wrong with that. Oh yeah, that Goya, man. I recommend you guys go get some. Go get yourself some Goya rice, man. This Cuban rice is straight fire. And I'm not just saying it. I mean it. That Cuban rice is fire. And this pizza's pretty good, man. I'm kind of full, actually. I had to take Ashley home. She was having kind of like a headache. And she came up to the job to come see me. And then she had like a kind of like a headache because she went all day without eating. I said, girl, you can't go that long without food. And so I got her a Gatorade and some, Tylenol extra strength PMs. You take one of them bad boys, man, you won't feel a thing. But, hey, just to let you guys know, this is what my doctor told me the other day. He said, listen, when you get up, have breakfast within 30 minutes, and every 4 hours, you want to eat something. Even if it's like a little something, you want to eat something to take the migraines and the hunger pain away. He said, you don't have to eat to get full. A lot of people think you have to eat to get full. I'm one of those guys, but a lot of times you could just let's say you eat a couple wieners for breakfast, that'll hold you off. And then when around 11 or noon hits, you're like, oh shit, I'm kind of hungry. But I don't feel like making anything. He said, just grab like a banana or something or like a piece of bologna and eat it. Just nibble on it. So that way it just takes the hunger pain and that headache away. And every 4 hours you're supposed to have something, he said, even if it's just a little bit of something. But he said, most importantly, to never ever skip breakfast. Most people don't want to eat till around lunchtime, and he was telling me it's a bad idea. He said, you want to have some kind of energy to burn off, so I recommend you to have breakfast within 30 minutes after you wake up. And I'm telling you, man, it does work. Like it does make a big difference. Then people wait until noon or 1 to eat. Like, you know what I mean? Because you have to have energy to burn off to fast. A lot of people like that fasting in the morning. So they're like, okay, I'll go 6-7 hours and fast. But how are you going to fast if you don't have any energy to fast? So he was saying the point is you want to have something in the morning so that you can fast. Even if you want to fast for 4 or 5 or 6 hours, you can do that. And then kind of skip lunch a little bit. But he was telling me you definitely don't want to skip breakfast because you have to have energy to wake up. Like you have to have, your body needs something to have some sort of fuel. And so I said, you know what, that kind of makes sense, man. So I was telling Ashley, what did you eat this morning? She's like, no, I just now ate. And it was like 2 in the afternoon. I'm like, well, no shit. Like, because you didn't eat. So I told her, you got to eat breakfast, man. Get your breakfast. Breakfast is the most important part of the meal of the day. And I'll see you guys later tonight. Peace.